always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left in the schedule.
Yeah, and remember...
he's got some space. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. With the catch, it's Pollard. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Pollard. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going for the goal line. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cowboys offense will take the field for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how's the guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not good. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened last time.
Looking downfield, it's Flores. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7. Well, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Suggestions. There are 6. View highlights is challenge play is selected.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look.
Entering play call.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make a stop.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Working that left side. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took him to the house, but they got him at the 24.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Carr. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Lining up to tack
you have
one more
15
onto that lead.
options. That attempt is selected.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Coach suggestions.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Blasted as he lets it go.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Snagged in the middle, it's Fields. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The offense set for a 1st down play. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
That's a really good-looking physical run. I'll tell you, when you think of Notre Dame football, too, you think of all the great coaches they've had, Eric Parsegian, Newt Rockne, Lou Holtz. Those guys would love what they're seeing right now. 3 yards in a cloud of dust, wearing the defense now, running the football when they know you're going to do it. This is Notre Dame football to a T. Beautiful.
Complete to the right. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Here's an incredible statistic early in this game. With that catch, he's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're only in the first quarter still. He's been getting open. He's been making catches. At some point, the defense may have to start triple covering.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let him fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run it here on third and goal. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down.
Having the offense goes with the run on third and goal, thinking they can push it in there and be physical. The defense is having absolutely none of that. Nice job by the defense, committing to the run, being physical, and stuffing this offense.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Fires to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The give to the single back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand the ball.
And I think a lot of people are going to look at that drive, and first of all, the drive was awful. They're all going to look at the drive and say it was awful, but how about the giving up on third down? I mean, you got third and long, you try to sneak a run in, and this drive, this possession, it was disastrous for the offense, and now you just hope you have enough space to get a punt off.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
Double slant stick.
Here come the Irish back on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand. There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. He's got it on the run. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown by the Irish. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the move, it's Brock. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
Option is double mug. There are 6 categories. You have 12
Had a
options.
chance to talk it over
Mug
during the break, and they'll
selected.
start with second
Spread.
down. Wants to throw. It's Flores. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Entering play call. Double mug.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer. They were able to get the sack.
The Cowboys decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit.
RPO, mesh.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. He's now got 78 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The Irish might opt to take a shot here on second and inches. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! And they kick it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down.
Entering play call formation. There's
Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Dropping back, it's Flores. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Downfield. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Here come the Irish, back on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Flores. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll leave it with him. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needs a few more chain links to move the sticks. And on 2nd and short, no tight formation here. 3 receivers left. He's got it. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. On the run, it's Love. Turning it on. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
Notre Dame looking for this 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out of this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and now they'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And some room to work. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
You have 12 options. The blitz 0 is selected. Spread.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Dropping back, it's Flores. Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
There are 6 categories.
The Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Quick screen to the speedster outline. And good blocking in space out there to give them enough room to pick up the 1st down. And the Cowboys want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down play from the gun. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every point. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air, it's Carr. Finds a man on the right. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line, going for it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before... Touchdown! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. You've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
The
kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The give to the back. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
Screen, you have 5 options.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Oklahoma State hoping to get the pistols firing on offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the... And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Spread.
Wants to fire on second down. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Now this offense is back on the field. They'll run it from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Bob. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that.
Big-time playmaker. He can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A loose pigskin in the end zone, and the defense is all over it. A fumble recovery for a touchdown.
And the defense right now is flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's 4. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Entering RPO shuffle modes.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Carr. Fires to the big fella. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
This defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up, try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like we did there.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants it all. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. So now on comes the field goal unit.
Field goal 37 yards is selected.
Absolutely center cut. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here come the Irish back on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Middle slant.
It's first down from the 11. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
I tell you what, when you give me that kind of effort, I'm going to find you more often. What a layout. QB throws the football a little bit in front of him. He had to dive and go make the catch. He lays out, secures the catch through the ground. Remember, got to catch it all the way through the ground. Nice effort by that receiver there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. He'll try to find a rhythm here. There he goes. Still making, just keeps moving. The 40, past the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
Entering play call.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, you've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you've got to bring the ball carrier down. poor fundamentals, poor tackling helped lead to that long touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Central Michigan has the lead right now. Mount Pleasant has been jumping all week. This game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over Army. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Another good run, man. He has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Quickly to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Carr. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Touchdown, Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Going right to work up top. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's another safety. Can you believe this? 2nd of the game. They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Looking for room. It's Love. Turning it on. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Fields. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth.
Red auction. Auction is empty bunch wide. There are
they go back to work for the first down in the final period of this one.
Early selected.
To the air, it's Carr. Caught over the middle, it's Fields. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14th. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Let's it fly. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Couldn't quite might nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They've put some nice plays together, back to back to back.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Notre Dame! That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Double mug. There are 6 categories.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense.
Audible.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third, and the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen this.
Got some room and into the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown by the Irish. They extend this fourth-quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. The screen, he's got wheels. Just steamrolling the defense. Hits the accelerator to the right. Pass the tech. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build on.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. All out of space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, just taking care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the ball.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Touchdown! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll try the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. On his feet at the 40. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice
Entering play and coaching. Pause. You have 6 options. Depth chart. Entering depth AHG. Slot 2. Entering information. Slot 1. FG. Slot 2. Slot 3. AHG. Slot 2. Slot 2. Slot 3. C. 3 DRG. Slot 2. Slot 3. CAD. PWHG. Slot 2. Slot 2. Slot 3. Entering.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Carr. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls.
Entering play call, double mud,
important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Shakes off the defender. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
There are 6 categories.
The Cowboys send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, man. This game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the fill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On target to the left. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Back to pass, it's Carr. Snagged out of the air. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Entering play
Some might have the philosophy to milk the
corner.
clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continue to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive for the 25. Gonna run it. It's Fields. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here's the give off the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and take it back. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Carr. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Finds his man. He is down at the 1.
Entering play call,
run after the throw and
there are
catch.
21 categories.
Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? And give him another 6. Scratch it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 6
The drive
categories.
starts from their own
Spread.
25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part in the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potential.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to Week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more important games are coming up. But you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering 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 Dynasty Hub screen actions. Player stat. Entering. Player name Sikar. Crushing. Player name J. Receiving. Player name J. Faison. Player name Irari. Player name J. Faison. Player name Iraridan. Player name J. Faison. Player name Iraridan. Player name W. Pauling. Player name T. Player name J. Love. Block. Defense. Tackles 14. Tackles for loss 8. Tackles for loss 8. Tackles for loss 10. Tackles for loss 8. QB sacks 1.0. QB sacks free point. QB sack interception 0. QB sacks 0.0. Interception 0. Enter. Stats record season stats. Entering season stats spreadsheet screen. Rushing. Passing. Rushing. Receiving. Block. Receiving. Name Iraridan. Name J. Faison. Name Iraridan. Name W. Name T. Washington. Name J. Price. Name J. Name W. Pauling. Name Name J. Faison. Name K. Smith. Name M. Gill. Name K. Young. Name W. Pauling. Name Urart. Defense. Tackle 70. Tackle 70. Tackle QB sacks 7.5. QB sacks 9.0. QB sacks 7.5. QB sacks 6.0. Interception 0. Entering Dynasty Hub Screen Season Stats. CFB Team Schedule. Heisman Watch. Entering Heisman Watch Spreadsheet Screen. Position Cube. Position WR. Position QB. Position HG. Entering Dynasty Hub. Yes. Enter. Dynasty is game. Load. Entering. Caprintine 1. Saturdays in Autumn Dynasty. Online save. Avery S. Entering recruiting update. Entering screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen action. CFB team schedule. Coach C members you have CFB team score slot team members you CFB team schedule. And week 5, week 8, week 7. Entering player stat. Entering box scores. LSU. Rushing. Receiving. Player name May Corner. Player name J Riddle. Player name K Billy. Blocking. Defense. QB sacks 0.5. Interception 0. QB sacks 0.0. And week 1. And top team depth. View roster. Injury report. Entering injury report spreadsheet screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen injury report. See actions. You have 4 options. Play season game is selected. Entering warning. Yes. Entering home screen. Dynasty is selected. Play now is Dynasty is selected. Game modes you have 4 options. Continue is selected. Load. Entering selected Dynasty to play. Get program 26 Dynasty online save MJKL. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering my school update. Entering Dynasty hub screen actions. Members you have CFD team schedule. Heisman Watch. Entering Heisman Watch spreadsheet screen. Entering team stats record season stats. Entering season stats spreadsheet screen. Rushing. Passing. Name J Wake. Name Obibs. Name Arpuglisi. Name Obibs. Name Arpuglisi. Rushing. Receiving. Blocking. Receiving. Name. Block. Defense. QB sacks 0.0. Tackles 3. Enter. CFD. Actions you have 3 options. Play season game is selected. Stats record season stats. Careers and Press. Entering home screen dynasty is selected. Catch on team setting. Interview. Uniform name option is set to team set. Defense. 4. Miss Oregon select ready. Edit uniform teams ready. Away game selection Georgia State Panthers.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Entering play call screen.
Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. That is not the way you want to start with the kickoff going out of bounds.
Entering play call.
So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty.
You have 12 options. RPO glance post is selected.
Hand off from the shotgun.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Dogs have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Well, it's an electrifying run. Think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. To the air on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And no surprise, this offense has their foot on the pedal, trying to take advantage of a defense that struggled in their last game. Obviously, they lost that one, but nice play early, swatting that ball away. That should help this defense's confidence.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so...
Georgia made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories. Coaching, tackling, coach suggestions. There are 6
this
categories.
place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking to throw, it's Wallace. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Plucks it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Which batter is selected?
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
It's really hard on a defense to drop back, know it's pass. And then a quarterback like that, he just has the ability to pull it down and just, bam, shoot through a hole, shoot up yard.
And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Murray. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
1 span, 1 LB cross games. From a nickel. Over. Double bracket.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Wallace. Hit as he throws. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and not his best work. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
Play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try. Oh, he's got some space. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot. It takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Brought down, but not before he pulled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Let's go. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
There are 8 categories. You have weld options. Red option is selected.
Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Touchdown Bulldogs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Stanford overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Palo Alto, this Cardinal team has to be thrilled with this result. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd down it's manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Wallace. Using the quick game. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense. You study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Entering play call, you have 5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line.
Cover 2 man.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have this. You've got to be able to turn the page here and read this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Looking to pass. It's Wallace. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Hauls it in. There he goes. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30+.
There are 6 categories.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
He leaves it with the back.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given them a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Spread.
Looking to throw, it's Wallace. Quickly complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
There are 6 categories. You have 36
well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Spread.
They'll go to the ground. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
There are 6 categories.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Run in the red zone. It's Nash. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Cover 1 hole. Formate. Goal line. Option 5-3. There are 2 categories.
This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. Quarterback looks for a little space. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. To the air. It's Wallace. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Receivers right now aren't getting open. We got to do a better job offensively of trying to create opportunities for them. So use motion, get some stack releases, create that separation, slant routes, out-breaking routes. Just give your quarterback a chance.
Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Dead center perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
Entering play call.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Shuffle moves is selected.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Here's the handoff. Turning it on. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? You've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
The Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to swing it on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Taylor. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he found open space, the fans might as well start playing.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There are 6 categories.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Wallace. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
There are 6 categories.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Coach suggestions.
That's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left. I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
Cover 6. CB bench blitz.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down. Right before the half, you want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Slot fake cross.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Odom. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Field goal 35 yards is selected.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Options.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive of the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And what a turn of events. This defense gets the pick six.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Washington. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you dive by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
To throw, it's Wallace. The quick out. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Right down the middle. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down.
Green 25.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field.
Spread.
We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
And you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Suggestions. There are 6
well, he was able to gash him on
categories.
that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Play call.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Looking for room at the 30. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Might as well give it to him again. Plows through the defense. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown.
Entering play call.
Fantasy football team going. This guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger.
Quick
work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 6 categories.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Spread.
Looking for a man. It's Wallace. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it's never had a chance.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches
breaks into the open. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40.
Entering play call.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
One WR2.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away, it's big-time play.
Give pushing.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to run it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
You do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from him. And you can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, getting him to the ground for no gain.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Right back to the well. Got enough for the first. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Out of the gun to give to the back. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Categories. Cover 2 man, cover 3, cover 2 man.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive points.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Give to the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Wants to throw. It's Wallace. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense. It's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the 4th quarter.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Inside zone split.
And
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Finds a crease at the 20. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them.
Touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 6 categories.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Wallace. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Here we go.
Running back searching for a hole.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to run with the darts. They want to get out of here and move on. Turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
It'll be 3rd Back to throw, it's Wallace. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right?
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
How about that for efficiency on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Hey, this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock.